哇！吓
腿中啊！Oh my god!
Yeah, Tiddles, baby.
What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, he closed the cat in the kennel.
What's that? What's that?
Give me a back. Give me a back. Give me a back. Give me a back. Give me my shoe back.
전화 끊겨.
Sit.
Gago kagid. Bo! Kailinit si mo. Oo.
Sit. Good job. Come on, Duffy.
I don't think he wants it. Give it. Oh my god.
鸡呀！
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story which is called Arco and the Apricot Thief. In the peaceful village of Arini, nestled in the rolling hills of Armenia's wine country, lived a clever dog named Arco. He was medium-sized, with fluffy golden fur and eyes the color of old brandy. Some said he had the soul of the poet. Others said he was just very good at stealing lavash. Arco belonged to Grandpa Vahan, the village's retired winemaker and part-time philosopher. The two were inseparable. Wherever Vahan went, whether to the market, the vineyard, or even the tiny church up the hill, Arco followed, tail wagging and ears perked. But Arco had a secret obsession: apricots. Yes, apricots. Not bones. Not sausages. Apricots. In Armenia, apricots are sacred. There's even a saying, if you eat an apricot in Armenia, you will always return. But Arco didn't care about proverbs. He just loved their taste: sweet, soft, golden, and just slightly fuzzy. The problem was, he didn't own an apricot tree. Vahan's neighbor, Auntie Silva did. Her tree was legendary. Every year, it was the first to bloom, the first to fruit, and the first to attract Arco's sneaky appetite. One morning in early July, just as the apricots were turning perfectly ripe, Arco made his move. Grandpa Vahan was napping in his rocking chair after a heavy lunch of Korovats and mulberry vodka. Arco tiptoed, as much as a dog can tiptoe, across the yard, squeezed under the fence like a furry noodle, and slipped into Auntie Silva's garden. There it stood, the apricot tree, glowing in the sun like it had been painted by angels. Arco leapt, he chewed, he munched. He was in apricot heaven, until he heard the sound. "Arco, you little fuzzy bandit!" shouted Auntie Silva from her porch, waving a rolling pin like a sword. Arco froze, an apricot still in his mouth. Then instinct took over. He ran. Silva chased him around her flower beds, through her grapevines, past her drying laundry. At one point, she threw a slipper. It hit a tomato plant. Arco, triumphant, squeezed back under the fence, apricot juice dripping from his whiskers. Back on his porch, Grandpa Vahan opened one eye. "You again with the fruit?" he mumbled. "You'll get us both exiled." The next morning, Auntie Silva stormed over. "Vahan, that dog of yours, he's ruining my tree." Vahan took a thoughtful sip of coffee. "Maybe he has taste. It is a very good tree." Silva huffed. "One more theft, and I'll feed him to the rooster." From that day on, Silva set traps, bells on the branches, a garden hose near the fence, even a plastic owl with googly eyes. But Arco was always one step ahead. He dug a tunnel. He wore a bucket on his head as a disguise. He barked loudly in the front yard to lure Silva out, then snuck in through the back. Each time, he stole exactly one apricot. No more, no less. Just enough to satisfy his craving and maybe annoy Auntie Silva a little. But then, something unexpected happened. A few weeks later, the village held its annual apricot festival. There were songs, dances, apricot wine, and even an apricot juggling competition, won, as usual, by a 12-year-old named Armin who also juggled chickens. As tradition, a trophy was given to the household with the best apricot tree. This year, Auntie Silva won. When she accepted the prize, she laughed and said, "I'd like to thank my tree, and maybe even Arco, who forced me to prune it better this year." The crowd laughed. Even Arco barked proudly. From that day on, Silva changed her tune. She started leaving one apricot a day near the fence, wrapped in a little napkin like a royal gift. Arco never took more than one. It was an understanding, a treaty, a friendship. And every afternoon, as Grandpa Vahan sipped his coffee and the sun painted the sky orange, Arco would lie beside him, happily chewing his apricot. "Not bad for a fruit thief," Vahan would mutter with a smile. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.